Hey yo, what's good, Sil? What's good, Willie? What's happening? What's hanging? Yo, what's good, Eric? What's good, Heizo? What's good? Currently grinding Fortnite to prepare yourself for Sora. I don't know if Sora's gonna be the next character or anything, but we'll see. Alright, so quick question for everyone who's coming to the stream right now. How many of you here have Twitter? Just an account. An account's fine. Doesn't you don't have to be active on it or anything. How many of you here use Twitter, use X, whatever you want to call it? How many of you have one? Now, if you don't have one, you'll be fine. But for today's stream in particular, want to be a little more interactive. Having one would be pretty cool. Who wants to call it X? I don't know. I imagine over a couple of years, people will eventually start getting used to calling it that. Alright. Alright, it's not too many of you. So, that's fine though, but what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing the stream as normal, right? We're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts, talking about the news a little bit more than we did last night, but the difference is we're going to have some more people we're going to be talking about it with. I want to do these things, and I want to integrate this into the podcast later on as well, whenever I bring that back. We're going to be doing Twitter spaces for some of our discussions. Not all of them is going to be kind of a semi-rare thing, but we're going to be talking about them. Let me see. But if you guys wanted to listen on the Twitter space, that'd be pretty cool. Because there's no particular reason I'm doing Twitter spaces. I guess I think it's just a cool way, aside from using Discord, to like have little events and interact with viewers live. As a Cage fan, I like the word X. Yeah, for Kingdom Hearts specifically, yeah. I can vibe with that. Record space. I don't know how that works. I guess we'll just start now. Why not? Use my microphone. Sure. Alright, so I think I just started one. I guess it's being recorded. I kind of don't want to record it though. I'm gonna end it. Wait, no, I'm not. Alright. Whatever. Go ahead and share it out. Alright, so this is the Twitter space. If anyone wants to join, anyone wants to participate, be fun, be nice. Hey yo. Alright, we got some more people joining in. Okay, we got a few people in here. Okay, how do I like... I'm still in here, right? Can I like full screen it or something? No, I think it just stays stuck like this. Alright, that's cool. That's interesting. Hello, everyone. Alright, we're waiting for a couple other people to join the space before we get started. We're just going to talk about Kingdom Hearts stuff. There's Yaya. Alright. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this works on desktop because I just learned that I have the ability to do this on desktop. Oh, there we go. He requested. Can you speak?
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
There we go. I think I hear you. It doesn't say you're talking though on my end, but I hear you.
but you hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had this problem with Twitter Spaces that I could not talk. Like it would just not work. So they must have just fixed this completely.
Really? Okay.
Carry on, because I'm on my desktop, not on my phone. So
Oh, you're on desktop right now?
yeah,
Okay, okay. All right, we got some people joining the space.
and
What's
we
good,
got
everyone?
Raji.
If you guys want to request to speak, we'll give access as we see fit. I think I can make y'all a co-host. I know how to do it on mobile. I don't know how to do it on here. Okay, I can't like right click or anything. I'm realizing. Who's in here?
We got Matt. We got
I
Raji.
just saw Matt join. I don't understand. What the heck is your Twitter tag? Why can't I invite you as a co-host?
Me.
Okay, there we go. Now I can. Sweet. And yo, what's good, Raji? Okay. Got Matt, Raji, Onyx. All right. Tweet this out if you guys can. Let's just see how many people we can get in here. Why not? We've done like one other Twitter space before, and I don't remember how many people we had, but we had a decent amount. It was pretty fun. By the way, for those in the Twitter space, I am also streaming this on my main YouTube channel. Thought it'd be a nice way to get some little community interaction in as we talk about Kingdom Hearts stuff. I also like the idea of spaces. I think spaces are kind of fun. Why not? Who else requested? Oh, we have Matt requesting to speak. Sure, why not?
I got.
Yo, we got
I
Keycast in here. Okay.
Yeah, we
On the lore expert on Twitter.
Let's go.
Or X.
Oh, yeah, y'all.
I don't know what people prefer.
Got all the cool kids here.
Cool kids table today.
It feels so weird because like I'm streaming on my end and I have like music and stuff playing for the stream. I don't think I paused the music because I have no idea how that works on like X. I don't think that does anything. So this is just more. I'm pretty sure everyone just sounds like phone quality on here. All right, well let's get into this. Why not? So I don't know who wants to start us off. You want to start us off, Yaya, with the discussions?
All right. So look, hear me out. Kingdom Hearts news makes the world go around. Like it's like the power of love. All right. Because yesterday I woke up and I was like, and then I
Do you
actually
guys on
watched the
stream
trailer.
hear
and
him fine?
it's
By the
just-
way,
I ain't
know.
trying to like sound like I'm deep into it, but like Kingdom Hearts actually got this magical touch that I feel like it's been missing. It's like it's been weird with Kingdom Hearts personally. I don't know if anybody else felt like this. It's like after KH3, it's like the hype is like dispersed compared to how like we went through those years of like from what 2014 to 2018, 2019 for the release of the game. I feel like I've seen Kingdom Hearts, and that's just because my timeline is a mix of everything I like. But it just feels like yesterday felt like a peak KH community moment, or like everybody was just generally happy about Kingdom Hearts, you know. And it's even rare to say that with gaming nowadays. Like every time something gets announced, it's always somebody just blowing something out of proportion or just going crazy. Yesterday, it was so crazy. I think it was kind of like that Pokemon Go feeling, like world peace was achieved for at least that 5 to 10 minutes.
You said
Like, that's how
Pokemon Go.
Remember when Pokemon Go came out and everybody was playing Pokemon Go? Like everybody was like,
I get
love
the
or hate it.
comparison.
Everybody
Yeah.
was playing it. Yeah, that week, everybody there was no fighting. Crime rates was down. That's what happened yesterday for that 5 to 10 minutes of that trailer.
I saw a few fights for Pokemon Go, but I get what you're saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, you get the point. Like, obviously, it ain't gonna be 100%.
Yeah, I think
but
I think it's just like, I mean, one, we've been waiting so long for news, and just to have something. I mean, we've had like small bits and pieces come out throughout the years, like some merch and some stuff like that. But this was like the first thing in a while where it felt like it was a big announcement, because it coming to Steam is something that the community's been asking for ever since it was announced for EGS. Because PC games exclusive for any game is stupid, but Kingdom Hearts, it's a very beloved franchise, and to have it be exclusive on there is just restricting the franchise's growth to people who play games on PC, because it's a very vast audience there. And I think if they played it properly, then so many people could get into Kingdom Hearts. And I think with this, people are seeing the potential of that better mod support and Steam Deck. Got to get on my Steam Deck, because that's the main reason why I wanted to come, because I paid a lot of money for that Steam Deck and I want to play some Kingdom Hearts on that joint. Me and John were talking about this yesterday. Like, that trailer had 13,000 live viewers on it for an announcement of a port. I mean,
I don't think
granted,
I've seen that
people
many
are
viewers for a Kingdom Hearts trailer, at least not in a while. I feel like maybe there was an event for Caged, or not for Caged, but like a general gaming event. Obviously, I've had one before. A specifically Kingdom Hearts trailer, I don't think I've seen that many viewers in one for a while. Like, does anyone remember how many viewers the Well, never mind. They didn't even live stream the Cage 4 stuff, did they?
No. We just waited on that shit.
Also, how many people?
The timeline
I
was
people joining.
I was glued to the timeline for that. I think it was trending for like the next 2 days. But I think it's a combination of build up and Kingdom, like you said, Kingdom Hearts has that magic touch because everyone played it growing up, and it's all about connections with other people and friendship, and it's so pure. It's such a pure thing, and I think that's what many people love about it. And so that's what makes people have a really deep connection with it, I think. And again, like we were saying, like, so many people are watching this thing, but a lot of people don't like to admit that they like Kingdom Hearts sometimes. It's something that maybe some people are afraid to say that they like, or they think is cringe now, but they played it when they were younger. They don't do it anymore, but they still watch the stuff. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is much bigger than I think a lot of people realize. It gets trending a lot. People love Sora. When Sora got in Smash, that was a big freaking deal. So that just goes to show how big Kingdom Hearts really is.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I think the events yesterday. So the Steam thing, I think, caught everyone off guard. That was a surprise. A lot of people wanted Kingdom Hearts to come to Steam, and we just didn't know if it was going to happen. I know a lot of people didn't want to get on Epic Game Store. Sure, refused to get on Epic Game Store because they like having their collection on Steam. Also, there's a lot of other stuff with the launcher. Steam just has a lot more benefits for games themselves or for the consumer over Epic, and you can see this in even the Kingdom Hearts developers know this, because you see how much effort they're putting into this port. Like, it's not even a port at this point. This is kind of like our third remaster for Kingdom Hearts in a weird way, because they're upscaling the graphics again. Like, this is the third time. Like, we went from the PS3 remasters to the PS4 remasters, and now we have the Steam remasters. It's kind of weird that this game's gotten 3 remasters in the past decade, but hey, we're going to keep buying it because we love Kingdom Hearts. We want to see the series thrive and be supported. Like, it's already in the big 3 at Square Enix. We're trying to make it the big 1. Why not? Let's do it. I don't know.
You got a long way to go for that, buddy.
Yeah, but regardless, though, it wasn't just the Steam announcement that caught everyone off guard. The trailer was pretty good. We also got a new rendition of Simple and Clean from Utada, English version. That song did release before in her science fiction album, the JP version of that song, but the English version of it released with the trailer, which was really cool. And after all of that, we got all these leaks. So it's weird because I've been saying this for a while. Kingdom Hearts has weirdly been in the news a lot for a game that has not gotten any news. Like, we got the Steam thing, which was the official news we've gotten. We had Missing Link, I guess, too. But this series has been in the news a lot for the past month. Like, we've had these movie rumors, Fortnite rumors. Now you got the Steam release. You got Missing Link going on. Hopefully we get another beta for Missing Link this summer. I know probably a lot of people here don't care about Missing Link. You're probably going to watch the cutscenes on YouTube when it comes out. But still, Missing Link, for the people who are into it, it's pretty hype. Hopefully we can play the game this summer officially. I don't know. This game is in the news a lot. Like, people don't stop talking about Kingdom Hearts. Even when we are in our dry seasons, the series still manages to get some sort of attention. I think now we see it snowballing, and hopefully we just get even more going into Summer Games Fest, D23, TGS, whatever event they decide to show it at, which is the next topic I wanted to kind of talk about. How do you guys feel about the upcoming events and, like, where that's going for Kingdom Hearts? Are we seeing it at upcoming events? No. I don't know.
I think enough time has passed to where they probably are ready to show something, because the game when we first saw it was running in Unreal Engine 4. That's what that trailer was, and they announced shortly after that, yeah, we're going to be running in Unreal Engine 5 for the next time you see this. And a couple years have passed, and they probably got something together where they're ready to show it off again. And like the leaks say, I mean, they're leaks, so they're not 100% confirmed or anything. It's from a credible source, but they're saying that it looks much different than what we saw it last time. And knowing Unreal Engine 5, how good that looks, whenever they decide to drop, I think it's going to be a big thing no matter what. I think Summer Games Fest would be the most optimal place to drop it because of just the amount of people watching it and the exposure that it can get, and also that it's on the 7th. And just have it be in line with all that stuff. So I think that would be the most optimal place. But I also, there's D23 coming out later this year as well, and they usually like to reveal worlds at D23. So if maybe they could give a re-reveal of the game at Summer Games Fest and then say, hey, come to D23, we're going to reveal a new world for the game. Or maybe they could just drop the Star Wars trailer.
That's what I think. I think that would be the best thing for KH right now. I personally am okay with as long as we get something this year. I think that's my bar. Like,
I would agree with that.
I think this year, no matter what, is like KH4 is coming back. I think like this is when like they start doing like the preliminary marketing before they do like the big push.
Yeah.
7 rebirths out. That promo season is over. They're ready to get to their next big boy.
Dragon Quest 12 is like not coming out for like the next 20 million years. So like they have nothing else on the back burner. Unless they have like, the 9 remake coming sooner.
I just called it Stray. That kind of hurt.
By the way, I wanted to say.
Sorry.
I wanted to say, if anyone else wanted to speak in the space, feel free to request. I'm not going to give too many people access at once, so we have a good cycle of people giving opinions in. But if you want to request to talk, feel free to. Like, I get a notification or I get some sort of tab here on my screen. Also, I don't know, do Twitter Spaces on desktop have a live chat of any sort, or is everyone here just listening? Like,
I think if people talk under it, you can.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can make like a thread of just like comments on it, but I'm not sure how it works.
We got little emotes here. All right. Well.
One thing I'm excited about is because we still don't know what it is. We don't know how it looks, but there's been a lot of rumors, leaks, and speculation on the Switch 2. I want a Steam Deck. I still haven't gotten a Steam Deck, but I know personally, like, I would rather have it on like a Switch per se, because I know I'm gonna play everything on the Switch anyway when it comes to it. So my biggest disappointment is that like I'm hyped that they're doing this. Square Enix is restructuring with this multi-console strategy, because like now I'm like, yo, I really do love the Switch, even if it's outdated, because I just love how they games play and it's portable. I'll take something looking beautiful for portability. That's just how I've always been, even with like back with the GBA type a lot of times growing up, to be honest. But I really would love to see Kingdom Hearts portably on like a main platform in the future. And that's one of my biggest things. Yeah. No, we're not talking about, we're not doing the cloud.
They're not real.
They're not real.
That doesn't. It's net. Well, I mean, that's not what we really want, okay?
Okay, no, hold on, wait. We will not slander Memory.
No, I'm not slandering. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
I know. But Memory Memory, to me, is a really good game. I actually have the Switch version.
I have put that in my B tier. That should fucking slap.
That's a A tier game.
I think like gameplay wise, it's like one of the most fun of the series.
Okay, let's not do the whole ranking Melody of Memory against other characters. It's a rhythm game. We ain't
gonna rank it against the other games.
But it's a really fun rhythm game. Like, it's a really fun one. And I just want the game on Steam because I want to see the online community popping again, because that was some of the most fun I've ever had with like Kingdom Hearts, just playing ranked on Melody of Memory. Like those videos were going crazy back then, and
that could happen.
I want to experience that again with the game coming to Steam.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I was saying that could happen if they add like a invite button this time, please.
Yeah, invite button.
Hashtag make the invite button. I remember that shit.
Yeah, I knew that was that was definitely a shot in the dark doing that, but hey, we tried.
It was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it. It showed that people actually kind of cared about the game.
For sure. So how do we feel about these leaks though? Like from Midori, Kingdom Hearts 4 having small, I should emphasize the small online features. What the heck does that mean?
I mean, if I were to believe any leaker, it'd be them, because
Yeah.
of their track record. But again, nothing's 100% confirmed until its official channels say something.
Yeah, of course.
So, it's some people take their stuff as Bible, but there's always that. But the small online features, I completely forgot about this until other people mentioned it. Like they talked about how much Sora's daily life in Quadratum is gonna matter to this game. Like I think like designing his apartment and designing his clothes or something else like that. So small online features, maybe you can tour other people's apartments, or you can trade items, or you can visit other people's something else. There's a lot of things we don't know about this game, so it could be something beyond our even comprehension at this point. But that could be that. I suggested in my video like a missing link, like link between that game, like you can
integration with missing link.
Like if that game is still going on at that point, whenever it releases, it could
definitely will be.
It could have some connectivity with that and can unlock some special features, or they do something similar like they did with Kingdom Hearts 3 and have an event where the top players get to be in some sort of thing in the game. That would be cool.
Oh, you're saying like how they could probably do something with like missing link and then put them in the game. I was theorizing even bigger than that. I was like, yo, what if they add like, if y'all play Devil May Cry, like a Kingdom Hearts version of a Bloody Palace.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I was going deep. I was reaching. Never mind.
They said small.
Yeah.
Keyword small.
I mean, like. Go ahead.
My thought on like the online features thing was kind of like, I don't know. This would be weird because it's not like Kingdom Hearts has never been like an RPG where it's like, oh, you get like dialogue choices and stuff. But it's like, I was thinking kind of like how Persona does it in a way, where it's like you can see like what things like other players choose like for dialogue options, or like what maybe it's like you see like what the most popular like thing people bought for like customization stuff is, if that's in the game, like stuff like that. I was thinking that probably is the online integration if they said it's small.
Yeah, I'm not thinking of anything too crazy, but I do like to point this out every time online is mentioned when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize this. Almost every Kingdom Hearts game that isn't a numbered title has attempted some sort of online integration, at least it's in its vanilla state. The original Chain of Memories had PvP, and I'm talking about the Chain of Memories on the GBA. That had PvP. Birth by Sleep obviously has Mirage Arena. Days had its own version of multiplayer, local multiplayer. Even Dream Drop Distance had like a system where you could kind of like, I think it was like sharing Dream Eaters or progress or something. I forget exactly what it was, but I know it had something with Dream Eaters.
It was like it was the link portals. Like there would be ones where it's like, oh, complete this mission, and you can use like other people's Dream Eaters.
Yeah. In the remasters, I think they just turned that into random Dream Eaters, but in the 3DS version, I'm pretty sure it was like DS is near you or something like that they had with and obviously we have games like Melody of Memory. The mobile games all have some version of online. Most Kingdom Hearts games that are not the number titles have attempted some sort of online integration. I think that's really interesting, because it shows that Square Enix has been trying to do something multiplayer with Kingdom Hearts, but my criticism has always been every time Square Enix has tried to do something multiplayer with Kingdom Hearts, they would never go all the way. Like with
It's
Mirage
like
Arena, imagine how crazy Mirage Arena would be on if it came out on the PS3 or PS4 or versions now, especially with the way the modding community is on PC. I feel like all they have to do is just give us access to play that online, and we'll do the rest of the work. I don't know. I feel like I want a Kingdom Hearts game so badly that is multiplayer, whether it be an MMO or something else. There's something that's quality for sure. So I'm hoping that whatever KH4 has, which is probably something small again, something very small like sharing progress, or actually someone in my chat on YouTube just mentioned how maybe maybe it's something to do with Sora's apartment, because they did mention in the Game Informer interview, Nomura did mention how the apartment is going to change, I think, throughout the game or something. I forgot
That's
the
right,
exact
yeah.
quote, but he said there was some sort of emphasis on Sora's apartment. So I don't know if we're going to be designing his apartment or something. That is a cool thing, because we're going to be going back and forth between that in the game. So maybe. Oh, I see Focus Fire requested to speak. Hello. If they're still here. Oh, they're muted.
What happened?
Nah, I just gave someone the ability to speak in the space.
Oh, Focus Fire. Hello.
Hello.
But
I was just listening.
when it comes to Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam is a really great thing though. Like my biggest hope with Kingdom Hearts coming to PC, I think Genki JPN, that Twitter account, they tweeted something. Apparently, I don't know if it was some recent update to Kingdom Hearts 4's website. I'll have to fact check it later. But it said that Kingdom Hearts 4 is being developed for console titles, or for console devices.
Yeah.
That's the phrase. So my biggest hope for KH4 is that, or one of my biggest hopes is that it comes out on PC day one, because as I've played Kingdom Hearts on PC ever since it came out in April of 2021 on Epic Games, I really have been wanting to play it on. I've really loved playing it, and I want Kingdom Hearts 4 to come to PC day one, so I don't have to wait a year or 2 years to play the game, mods or whatever. I mean, I'm not even looking for the mods for KH4. We just want the game out, but I really want that game to come out on PC day one. Like, I think that is a must for me. It's a little annoying that a lot of Square Enix games that have come out recently have not done that. I probably would already have been playing Rebirth if it came out on PC.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just a little unfortunate. I really want that game to come out on everything day one, if possible, at least.
No, I really do think if Square is trying to like push this new initiative of like, oh, we're like putting our games on like everything, because they want to like maximize how much they're making from like how much these games cost. I feel like PC day one is a requirement, or just like something they should be like heavily aiming to do.
Right.
'Cause that's like a big audience for them. Like remake sold a lot more when it came to PC. So did like FF15 when that launched on PC eventually. Like it's a big market for them.
I definitely think it's become a big market in gaming, and a lot of other companies have realized this. I know a lot of companies are still trying to hold on to consoles a little bit, mostly Sony and Nintendo. Microsoft, they understand, like, hey, yeah, PC, that's the way to go. We gotta launch our games on PC when they come out. PlayStation,
now, like,
Nintendo,
Sony-
they're still trying to fight the fight. PlayStation's kind of waning a little bit, but I think PlayStation's route with it is they don't want to launch games on PC at the same time. They want to do the separate release of, all right, we're going to launch this on console, then on PC like 6 months to a year later, which I still don't prefer that much, because I feel like think of it like this, right? Some people don't have PS5s, or some people don't prefer their consoles, yada yada. The game comes out on console, and the people who prefer to play the game on PC are either left to forcibly buy it on console, or they just don't play it for 6 months to a year. I think you have a way better community experience, like reacting to these games at the same time, experiencing these games at the same time. That's a big part of accessibility that I think companies should start prioritizing. Because, like, I don't want to necessarily only have PlayStation fans for Kingdom Hearts, experience the release of Kingdom Hearts 4. I want PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, PC, everyone, no matter what platform you're on, I want everyone to be able to experience the game, talk about it, experience the story, react to it, all at the same time. I think that's a beautiful aspect of gaming, just having that community aspect with it. I think that's why with some games recently, reactions have been a little spaced out or separate, because on top of games being a little longer, you also have these games is not releasing on platforms at the same time. All this timed exclusivity, excuse me. It's a little weird. That's my take.
Nintendo, I mean, they're about to have like the best-selling console of all time. So they probably don't have as much of a reason to go on PC as some other people do.
Nintendo's definitely about to be the last one to do that, if ever.
they go
the day I see Mario on PC gaming,
They
change.
might go cloud. They might go cloud and just do it like and sell like a stick you can plug into your TV or something like that. But I don't know if they go fully on PC.
You say
I
cloud
don't
on
think I
PC?
ever see them doing that.
Maybe just because of the whole emulation thing and how jaded they are with all that stuff. So maybe not. I think they would sell like gangbusters if they did, but whatever.
The game's already
that's
selling crazy, so I don't think they have like they don't feel the need to do it.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Nintendo's
But
not
yeah.
going to do it. I'm more so speaking. To be honest, when I say that, I'm definitely speaking about Sony. Like, I need Sony to.
Yeah.
Sony needs to stop trying to do these deals and like trying to do this timed exclusivity. Like, nah, bring the game.
Rebirth the year of exclusivity. Let's go.
And you know what? I'll admit I'm a little biased because I don't have a PS5 yet. Well, I have one in my house, but it's my girlfriend's PS5, and I don't have my own PS5. I'm not trying to. I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to get one yet until KH4 comes out. But we'll
That's
see.
real.
We will see.
Going back to the Switch 2 thing, like, a lot of the rumors that have been going on about that thing is that it's more powerful than we might expect. Like, they've been adding, the biggest rumors are like DLSS and 4K upscaling and using a lot of that technology that NVIDIA has to make the games look a lot more prettier. And they're leveraging a lot of the new advances in technology with that stuff. And just because I just read on Twitter right now that there is in the code of the
Paper
1,000-year
Mario.
door part of Paper Mario, there's a 4K 120 mode, but of course the Switch can't handle that. So they're obviously planning on something with that kind of stuff, doing 4K and stuff. And if what Midori is saying is true, and that KH4 is coming to the Switch 2,
That is a big deal.
Beast. This thing's gonna be a freaking beast for one, and two, that might be where a lot of people get Kingdom Hearts on. You know, maybe that's gonna become the M1 platform. It's probably gonna sell the best on PS5 still. Maybe I'm being hyperbolic there, but I do think that might
It's
be the
definitely going to
second.
boost its sales. Like, just more options in general help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that my mind will just be blown if it's on there to begin with. I hope they don't do like the cloud thing again for that, if that's the case, because that would really suck. I hope the Switch 2 has a reasonable cost as well, because that might be a hindrance as well to people getting the new Switch, and that would cause a whole different thing. But if Kingdom Hearts on any platform is a good thing for me, so.
Yeah, no, if
I'm all for it.
KH4 they somehow get that on Switch, like that'll be the version I play first, because I'm like I can deal with the 30 FPS if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, for me, I'll probably get Kingdom Hearts 4 on Switch. I wonder if Kingdom Hearts 4 does the exclusive Keyblade thing like KH3 did, because that's definitely been a trend with KH3. I know they definitely got a little lazier with the exclusive Keyblades. I don't want to use the word lazy. They definitely ran out of abilities, because on PlayStation, you had the Blizzard Keyblade for the Midnight Blue, Phantom Green for Xbox had Thundaza. They ran through all their magic spells, so now every exclusive Keyblade basically just has Magic Roulette, which is a extremely broken ability in KH3. I don't know if you guys replay the game that often, but I play it a lot, and that ability is so broken. But
Isn't it like? Doesn't it give you like? As soon as you do like the full combo and get like the 3 triangles, they give you like the highest tier of a magic spell randomly.
yeah, essentially you get randomized
insane.
Zaw spells, but a secret ability the Keyblade has that it doesn't tell you is it actually turns any magic you use as part of the combo meter, it turns any magic you use into a Zaw spell as well. So not only do you get
What?
random Zaw spells, but you get confirmed Zaw spells, which basically make the cufflings in KH3 pretty much useless if you have that Keyblade. But just no one cares about the KH3 gameplay discussion. I'm the KH3 show here, I know. But back to KH4. I think this game coming on Switch 2 is a big deal, and I wonder if, like, when the Switch 2 is revealed, if they kind of try to advertise that game as a sort of, like, hey, this console's different, so
It's built different.
We build different.
yeah, I mean, KH4, we know it's running on Unreal Engine 5, so that's a big deal because, I mean, I haven't been following Switch 2 rumors, but knowing that Switch 2 is, or I'm recalling it as Switch 2 right now. I have no idea if that's what the console's going to be called. Probably not. We'll see. But the Switch 2 is like, running Unreal Engine 5 is definitely a big deal to me. That's crazy. I play my Switch a decent bit. Honestly, I play it more than my PS4, unless I'm playing Under Night. Because, I don't know, I play a lot of Smash, and there's some other games on there that I like to relax to, like Octopath on my Switch. I mean, I know it's on console too, but I prefer to play it on my Switch because that's why I played it on originally. It was exclusive to it. Switch is fun,
Yeah,
so that's a nice little alternative for people. We also have the Steam Deck for Kingdom Hearts. Finally playing Kingdom Hearts on the Steam Deck. I know some people have played it before on Steam Deck because there's some weird shenanigans you could do to get Epic Games Store to run on there. But now we can have it officially and also not having to do a lot of weird backwards programming to get it to work.
Yeah, and probably Steam Deck verified as well, so just like run good in general.
Also, I don't mean to put them on the spot, but I see KeyCast requested to speak. So what's up? What's up? How's it going?
Hey everyone, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we do. I don't think I've ever heard you talk before.
No, this is a new experience.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Prodigy, I love your videos, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I love your tweets.
Thank you. I was just gonna follow up on the online features for KH4. I remember in an interview, Nomura stated that there is a big reason why Missing Link has a GPS function that he has yet to reveal.
Really?
So, yeah. So I think it's more along the lines of Missing Link, like maybe something with our GPS locations might connect with KH4's Quadratum, or maybe even the citizens. Like, imagine if the citizens in Quadratum, like their NPC names will be our character names or something like that, like a little Easter egg or call out to that.
I definitely think if that's the case, that we're getting some sort of Quadratum implementation with that. So that definitely sounds cool. I wonder how in-depth Quadratum is going to go in KH4, because that probably has the most potential out of any original world in the franchise, and I'm sure they're going to take advantage of that.
My theory has been that like Quadratum is going to be like 50% of the game. I think it's going to be like probably the most time we spend in an original world, just because like how significant it is. Of like, oh, the main character's in this new location and he can't get out.
They semi said that, I think, right, in the Game Informer interview. I don't think they straight up said 50%, but they definitely, Nomura definitely said we're going to be spending a lot of time. They're going to be going there, going back. What percentage of the game
less
is?
Disney worlds,
Less
right?
Disney. Yeah.
You also got to remember that lore-wise, that Quadratum plays a big role in this next saga. Like, this is a world that the Master of Masters has had his eye on for some time.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to have some big significance throughout the entire story.
I'm really curious as to how they're going to tie Missing Link into KH4, because we know it connects, and we know for a fact it does. I mean, the whole Key Saga connects. The Key Saga is basically like the prequel to the Lost Master Saga, essentially. But I wonder like how they're going to tie Missing Link into KH4 more directly, because right now, of course, we're just in the beta, but right now the premise of Missing Link, it feels very separate, and they know that. They're doing it on purpose because they advertise Missing Link as the lost era for Kingdom Hearts, but why is it lost? I'm sure it's going to be a big deal in the next saga.
It's kind of how Union Cross was as well, where it's like, oh, it's like its own thing. You don't really like need to focus on it for KH3 until you needed to focus on it for KH3.
I mean, Union Cross is and isn't. Like, Union Cross, they remember, I think, well, it was carried on. Like, I think it eventually turned into a little more kind of like mythy / rumor stuff, but everyone knows there were previous Keyblade Masters before the era of Missing Link.
Yeah.
The specifics and what happened, not quite, but they know there were Keyblade Masters. It makes me curious about if Ephemer did tell people, because I feel like in Missing Link, there's probably a group of people, like a higher order, that does know what happened in Union Cross and the truth of everything, but the rest of society definitely doesn't. Because wasn't it said that I think I made a video about this, but wasn't it like a thing that Sigurd was like a narrator in like the KH4 or like Missing Link trailer
Yeah.
or something?
Yes.
He was
That's-
the narrator of both of those, yeah.
Yeah, and we have no explanation to that. We haven't even seen Sigurd yet in Missing Link, so that's I can't wait to see that character. I have a feeling that character is going to be a big deal in the next arc, like probably a bigger deal than a lot of the characters we're seeing right now. Because the fact that character is narrating the KH4 trailer leaves indications that character is going to be in KH4 in some capacity, which is very sus. So I know Keycast said that Lushu could be, Remus, or we're trying to look for Lushu. That character could be Lushu based off of that information. But we also, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird because I don't know why Lushu already has an established voice actor.
Missing Link is gonna be like the Spot Lushu game, and also like who is whose ancestor game.
Is that Kyrie's grandmother? Oh, that old woman on the side of the street?
We got it this time. It's our third time. We got it. This time for sure.
Honestly, it could be very likely that Kyrie's grandmother is just a regular grandma.
Oh, we got a lot.
I think so at this point.
She's just a
Because-
random person.
Because
Got power.
after we learned
Okay.
that the seven princesses could pass their lights on to somebody new when the time is right, it could just been like as generations went on, the seven lights were just constantly passed on to different people, and then in this era, Kyrie just happens to be one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I vibe with that. On a separate point from like the lore stuff, I wanted to ask everyone who has access to speak. So, in regards to the next time we see Kingdom Hearts 4, I tried to predict last year that we'd get Kingdom Hearts stuff, but my phrase going to the summer, I do agree with Yaya. I want to just have it by the end of the year period, but I want to dub this the summer of Kingdom Hearts because I feel it, like, I don't know. I feel like
I feel it
we get
too.
something this summer. I really want it. I want it really bad. There's like multiple events happening this summer, even unannounced ones, because I definitely think we're getting a PlayStation showcase this summer, or like probably a direct too. The Switch rumors are going crazy, so we'll probably get a direct or a PlayStation showcase. What events do you guys think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to pop up at, or where would you put the likelihood, event wise, for it?
Summer Games Fest is, I think, the best place, like I talked about before. So that's where I want it to be. But I did a whole video with someone else about this specific topic, and they were like, I think D23 is specifically where it's going to be, because they've done a lot of reveals there in the past for Kingdom Hearts. They've done a lot of stuff at E3 when that was still a thing, though. So I just feel like the way it being on the 7th is just something that sticks out to me about it. It's just too perfect for them not to pass up that opportunity.
That shows on the 7th,
Yeah,
and then
Yes.
the ports release on the 13th.
Yes, I think if they wanted to go full circle with the whole 7-13 thing, they got to do it at Summer Games Fest. And have it be the 13th game they show, or the 7th game they show.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Focus, what do you think? I see you muting and unmuting.
I think D23 is
I think their mic's
Actually,
like
make
mega
it.
silent.
hello? Can you hear me?
We can.
I hear
can-
you. He's low. You're bad low.
Yeah, I can hear, but they're low. Yeah.
I'm using my phone, so sorry. Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
A little better, yeah.
I think D23 is a big likelihood for, actually one big reason is that they rented out for the stage event a big arena space. Is that to me says they want to like announce big things for not just like their movies and such, but just a whole bunch of surprises that they want people to just pop over. And yeah, I think that's where they not just announce like more Kingdom Hearts 4 information, but probably announce the rumored Kingdom Hearts movie or show, whatever they're doing, that was rumored. Because I believe that's real.
I do
believe
too.
All of it is real. Like,
We all can-
I
we
mean,
all
to be
believe.
honest with you, I don't care what medium it's in. I think it's going to happen for multiple reasons. Because it's just it feels like a very timely thing to do, in my eyes.
Yeah, in terms of like events, I feel like Summer Games Fest is definitely like, it'd probably be the most ideal. And I feel like there is like a pretty good chance we see it there. If not, I feel probably TGS maybe. Because they usually like to have KH there and like
Yeah.
do like,
Squares
showings
is
for
always
it.
at
I think they'll
TGS.
do it like an initial reveal in the summer and then expand on it at TGS.
Oh yeah, like because what was it? Or even like at D23, like y'all were saying, because I feel like I remember hearing something. I don't know if it's true or not, but like there is like at least listed right now, there is like no game showcase at the moment.
Not right now, no.
Yeah, so I mean, if they do announce it, they could very much do a thing like they did in 2017, where they had like essentially kind of the re-reveal at E3, and then like the next month they had D23, and that's when you got like the toy box reveal. So I feel like they could do something similar to that this year, where it's like, oh hey, we show it at Jeff's show, and then we have it either at D23 or like TGS for a bigger showing.
Yeah. I think if Summer Games Fest to me was not likely before, I do think it's a lot more likely now after the Steam announcement, but I also think while Kingdom Hearts is more likely to show up, that doesn't mean Kingdom Hearts 4 is more likely to show up. Just Kingdom Hearts is more likely, because they could easily just showcase the Steam or a version of the Steam trailer again at Summer Games Fest and just advertise that, because it's a little interesting to me that the Steam release is after Summer Games Fest, so like a week before, why not show something? Because if I'm Square Enix, I'm thinking to myself like, okay, I want to get the Steam release to go crazy, to pop off, so why not take over Summer Games Fest? Because if you drop a KH4 trailer at Summer Games Fest, that's going to be all anyone's talking about at that show. Like I promise, that's going to be the only.
Yeah, like I keep saying, like, if they drop the Star Wars trailer, like 3 million views in a day.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, I think Star Wars is definitely a D23 thing if they reveal Star Wars. Like, that's something they do at D23.
Disney would want that like for their show to be like, yeah, no, but like this is ours.
Yeah.
I also keep remembering that Jeff Keighley is being a little tease on Twitter when it comes to Kingdom Hearts.
He's not
He's
gonna
being
lie,
very
though,
sus. He's being
Because
very sus.
he sent a heart reply to the Steam announcement, and that image that he used, that when he was talking about the news with, Rabbit whispering in Sora's ear. I mean, when I look up for thumbnails and stuff like that, that's one of the first images that shows up when you look up Kingdom Hearts 3. But just the way with that other tweet and that image he used, I don't know, man.
He also replied it to like the Utada song thing about like, oh hey, like we have like the new recording of Simple and Clean like in this trailer. He also responded to that.
I don't know, I want to believe, but Jeff Keighley, we've never gotten Kingdom Hearts at a Jeff Keighley event.
It might be our time though. He's been really like buddy with Square, especially recently.
Well, Final Fantasy for sure. Like 7, I think there's been multiple shows where 7's ended it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or at least had something.
Yeah. So maybe we do get some Cage stuff at Summer Games Fest, but definitely keeping our eyes out. I'm not going to necessarily hold hope out. I'm more anticipating like D23 or D23 or TGS for news this summer, or like a PlayStation showcase. I really think a PlayStation showcase is about to happen soon. I don't know when.
Yeah.
I just feel like summer's usually that time period where a lot of these companies decide to push stuff, because summer's just a good time for gaming period, so makes sense seasonally. Outside
But people
of Kingdom Hearts
yearn
4
for
and events,
E3.
though, so like, do we get Kingdom Hearts anything this summer? Like, do we get a Missing Link beta for the US? Do we get Missing Link coming out? How do you guys feel? Like,
I
think
believe
Worldwide Missing Link beta.
I believe we're definitely gonna get a beta, and then the game's definitely gonna come out.
Yeah, US beta at the least is what I'm
Yeah.
hoping.
I wonder why they're only doing it in the Australia and UK. That's what I want to know.
Because those are islands, and the U.S. is a mainland.
No idea. Just
It might just be to test like they were like, oh hey, we need like somewhere just to test like servers and like the GPS, and maybe that might have been easier for them. I'm not
I-
super sure.
that
I-
probably
maybe
is
it's-
why, because they probably know if they drop, like, US is easily their biggest, if not their second biggest region for the game. So
Yeah.
that game, like if it drops, obviously like a lot of the content creators are going to be testing out the GPS feature. So we're probably going to flood the servers like crazy.
Yeah, the servers are over.
And then we'll dox ourselves showing all the locations.
There's a way to turn it off, I think. Like turn off like showing the name of locations on there.
Yeah, there is a setting feature for that.
That's
No
automatic
dogs.
turn off
Honestly-
for me.
Honestly, I think once we hit D23, I definitely think that's where they're going to start making some big KH announcements. And I feel like they might even do like a KH4 like reveal, just in the form of like an artwork. Like, you know how we got the Big Hero 6 artwork reveal?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Um,
I feel like they'll do a Star Wars one. They'll
Uh-huh.
definitely do that to reveal Star Wars, and maybe throw in a trailer for Lucky.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was thinking like if they don't show a trailer at Summer Games Fest, I might buy a ticket to D23.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it a little bit because I'm not that far from D23, so I'm thinking about going a little bit. We'll see though. We will see. All right, Yaya hasn't talked in a while. Yaya, what are you thinking? What are we seeing KH for? I don't even know if Yaya's here. Yaya probably put his phone down and like got something to eat.
I'm right here, bro. Hold on. I'm just letting y'all talk. Everybody wants to talk, so I'm giving everybody a chance to talk.
Ah, wow.
All right, so here's my thing. No, but real rap. It's just because I had the fan on high. But
Nah, it's all good. I feel it.
so number one, I really wanted to be at Summer's Games Fest. I think Square's gonna try very hard to push their games differently after that recent agreement, because they want more eyes on their games overall. That's the point of the multi-console strategy. Even though like they feel like they could have they've gotten help from being exclusivity, that ain't really the case nowadays with their games at least. So Summer's Game Fest could be the best place to show it. Honestly, I think D23 would be peak because as always, I'll never forget with Prodigy waiting on the Toy Story trailer. So that was probably amazing. However, I do think the best place to show this game off and to get the ball rolling instead of feel like drip feeding us after that, if they had a really good marketing plan with it, would be the Game Awards. I think that would be the best place to do Kingdom Hearts news the same way they did. Because you gotta realize like Square Enix is very weird when it comes to their like announcements sometimes. Like one Game Awards, we got remake on PC. The next one, we got Sephiroth and Smash. That's you could argue that's a Nintendo thing, but it's Final Fantasy. And I think right now, Final Fantasy, Square Enix doesn't have the big, like we talked about earlier. Their big hitter right now is not even pushed out, or we haven't heard anything from it since then, since they revealed the title card logo of it. So right now, it is the summer of Kingdom Hearts. Heck, about to be the year of Kingdom Hearts for the next 9 months of my brain.
Nah. The
But-
year of Kingdom Hearts is safe for when 4 comes out.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of getting the ball rolling, in terms of the game, because I think the game's coming out way faster than what people think it's coming out as. You know the meme, like this ain't coming out till 2030.
When do you think
like-
it's coming out?
I think it's coming out next year.
Okay,
At
when
the end of next year.
End?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's end of next year or mid. The second opinion is mid 2026.
Okay. I think fall. I think fall 2025.
I can see
My prediction has always been late 25 to mid 26. That's my
That
standing
sounds the
line.
most likely to me.
I agree. Late 2025.
Because I think this game's been in development since at least since Remind came out, and I mean, games take longer to make in general nowadays. That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah.
We gotta
And
think about
I
how
think
much progress it's actually had since then, though, because
Yeah,
Nomura was working on Rebirth that entire time.
Yeah.
Not
but-
only that. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but there's not a big engine switch problem this time around because I mean they did switch engines, but I think that was in the plan. This was not a last minute thing. And plus, it's Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. They are different engines, yes, but I think it shares some similar workflow and some similar code base in some ways. So I think it's an easier transition than from going to a completely different engine to another.
Yeah.
So I think people are forgetting that fact a lot.
I think also like a contributing factor to probably like KH4 coming out sooner than we think is that even though I feel like that reveal trailer, like the gameplay shown,
Mhm.
was probably decently scripted or kind of fake, a lot of those animations were just from KH3. So they have like the groundwork, like
Mhm. Yeah,
Hey, yo,
when
if you're
they
in
had
the
the
if you're in the
groundwork when
Twitter
getting
space,
started at the very
but to
least.
type
yeah, like
do a 100
they
emote,
use
I just
Unreal
want
Engine
to see how
4
many
as
people
like
are
a
from the stream in the
prototyping
space.
Yeah.
thing, if more than anything else, because I think they might have I remember reading somewhere, but I've lost it. I've been trying to find it for a while, but I remember them saying in some interview that they used
Actually,
Unreal
you probably
Engine
have the
3
stream
in the
muted,
beginning
it's
of Kingdom
all
Hearts
about
3's
that.
development. Don't quote me on that. But I really remember them saying that. But whatever.
Huh.
But I
That'd be
think that.
interesting.
But I think
'Cause-
that
Sorry.
Luminous to Unreal Engine 4 was a big hindrance to Kingdom Hearts 3. That game probably would have come out like maybe 2017 or 2018 if
Yeah,
they stuck with
they
the
got
original
pushed like
plan.
a year back because of
Mhm.
that.
So, but that's not a problem this time around. Hopefully, who knows?
Yeah.
Right, so I have a random thing to bring up. By the way, how does my mic sound? Is there anything being picked
good.
up that's weird?
We probably have the
It's all
best
good.
mic in here.
Good. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So, I just looked it up, and so Kingdom Hearts 2 was released in originally the Japanese release was 2005, December 22nd. So I'm thinking, if they wanted to be really cheeky, they could, if they actually want to release Kingdom Hearts, they will release it Kingdom Hearts 4 on the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts 2 releasing. But other than that, I don't have an actual idea of when it would release, but I do think 2025 at some point is a good time for it probably to come out. And also on the point of when our next trailer will be, if it is at Summer Games Fest, I kind of have this weird idea that like the next trailer we get will be fully dubbed in English, and like that's like the Japanese one that we got in like 2 years ago. So now we'll get that's the next time we'll have a trailer. That's just my thought.
I'm so curious, like just how the game looks now, because like Midori said in the leak, like they were like, yeah, the game looks very different now. So I'm kind of curious to see like, what enhancements have been made. I'm like, hopefully we see a KH4 where Quadratum Sky is not like dead gray the whole time.
But that's real life though. Dead gray.
That reveal trailer is very gray.
Do we think that the changes that they make is going to make Quadratum look even more like Final Fantasy-esque in like the art style, or if it's going to be like more hybrid towards like a mix between Final Fantasy and like the Kingdom shader?
I know.
I'm hoping for something closer to the Kingdom shader, because personally for KH4's trailer, while I liked the trailer, I wasn't a fan of the art style fully for me, because it was a little gray, it was a little like kind of dried out, and for me when I think of Kingdom Hearts, I think of like this very colorful series. Now that's probably exactly what they're going for with that, because they want to like capture that, oh, this is different from what we're used to a Kingdom Hearts sort of vibe. But when I thought of Quadratum in Kingdom Hearts in the next saga, I was thinking of an art style more akin to the Secret Ending or like Remine and how that city looks there. Now this is a daytime city, but I felt like it was a lot different than what it looked like, what Quadratum looked like in Remine or in the Secret Ending compared to now.
I feel like the issue with like Quadratum, at least the way it looked in Cage, like the reveal trailer, was the fact that like the color palette felt so dull. So I feel like if anything, like next time we see it, other than it probably, you know, being more detailed, we're going to see a nicer color palette of just like, you know, more blues and just like more like different values and stuff compared to like the very like gray feeling of it.
It's gonna look very different from what I'm about to talk about, but I don't know if y'all remember that Matrix Unreal Engine 5 demo that they released with that big city and all that stuff. Obviously, it's not gonna look like they put Vaseline on the screen like that, but maybe that could be a reference to how detailed they could get with the city in there, and how thorough they can really flesh out Quadratum and stuff like that. And also, I just recently realized the Quadratum 4, like Quadratum
yeah.
4. I just recently got that, and now I feel dumb.
Also, remember, Ericus is an anagram of square, and square has 4 corners.
Yinsid is Disney backwards, guys.
No, also, what I'm curious about them, because, you know, with the visual style for Cage 4, a lot of, you know, obviously, because that's the main focus of the first trailer, a lot of us are talking about Quadratum. How different do y'all think, like, the normal, like, you know, art style is going to look?
For, like, the Disney stuff?
Yeah, like, just for, like, how, like, it looked in Cage 3. Because I want to see some visual improvements to it.
I think definitely the lighting is going to look a lot better. You know, I mean, they had really great lighting and shading for the games in Unreal Engine 4. You know, I think that's the best version of that game that could have possibly been. So maybe some more HDR kind of added in there, some more depth to that, and I don't, you know, they wouldn't go ultra detailed with the Disney characters or anything like that. But maybe we could be
100%.
see some better human models, some better models for
that. That's what I'm hoping.
Still in that cartoony style. That'd be interesting though. Just to think
I want to see like
of
better like facial expressions and stuff for characters. That was like one thing in Cage 3 where I'm like, it's obviously very different from how previous Cages look, but I feel like the older ones like felt a little more expressive. But I feel like I really want to see them push that with like Cage 4.
Yeah. I don't know if ray tracing could be a thing they're adding into here, because, you know, obviously the PS5 supports that, and Unreal Engine 5 supports that. And that's how Disney movies, that's how they've always been done. They don't do Disney movies, the lighting in those, they don't do it like they do in games. They do it like ray tracing is. So if they add that into the game, it could make it look a lot more like a modern Disney movie. You could be just playing like a modern CGI Disney movie, more so than you did in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ray tracing for like a Moana world would be crazy with all the water.
Oh, that would go hard. And I know you're a big Moana fan, John, so you'd be all on that.
You know, I had a dream about Moana in Kingdom Hearts 4. Whoa, relax. But I had a dream about Moana being in Kingdom Hearts 4, and it looked amazing. I need that world to be in Kingdom Hearts so bad. That's my most wanted world for Kingdom Hearts, by the way. Moana,
I feel like Moana
Star Wars,
and Star Wars
are my most
guaranteed.
wanted. Last Lost Empire is up there too.
Now, how do you think they're gonna do the Disney worlds? Like, because I don't, as much as I want to say, I don't know if I would expect us to be able to visit regular Disney worlds while we're still in Quadratum.
Okay, well here's the big brain play, right? Kyrie's gonna go to them.
Damn, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be peak. But
No.
I feel like they wouldn't do that, only because I think it's like it's not as marketable maybe.
That's
Kyrie's
true.
popular, don't get me wrong. Kyrie is one of the most popular Cage characters despite the divisiveness around her, just because, I mean, we've seen her since Cage 1. She's in every numbered title. But I feel like they're going to still figure out some loophole way to put either Sora in or at the very least Riku in those worlds. But he's also in Quadratum too. I don't know how they're gonna work. I have no
My little theory I've had for a while, or just like something I feel like they might do, is with like the Disney worlds, because obviously you want to have Sora go to them because that's like what Cage does, and that's what's like marketable for it. I feel like they're gonna use the astral plane thing from Missing Link as like a plot point to be like, oh, Sora can kind of visit here, but he can't like really interact. So maybe they do like a dream drop thing where it's like, oh, Kyrie's actually interacting with the world, but like Sora's there, he's doing like little things in the background.
I see. Fun fact actually, and I bet most of you in here don't know this, but in the files for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, in the files for Quadratum, there is actually a poster in the world to visit Destiny Islands.
Yeah.
So other worlds do exist in Quadratum or Shibuya, whatever. Other worlds do exist in that realm. We just don't know how they work because the way the poster was, it was like you could visit Destiny Islands by plane. I don't know.
What if Kingdom Hearts is a video game inside of
I was about to say that. I was about to say that, yeah.
Because I have had a theory for the longest time that Kingdom Hearts, like the whole series, is like a MMO game that people play IRL.
No, because what
Please
was it?
no.
Nomura said one of like KH4, like the plots and one of its focuses is like how people like in Quadratum perceive the Cage stuff versus how like people in like the Cage universe like perceive like the unreality stuff. Like the Cage world seeing Quadratum as unreality is like the opposite.
Wait,
of people in Quadratum.
Wait, that's kind of crazy though, because like Yozora
said
is a
that.
video game, and like Varimex is a video game inside Kingdom Hearts. But what if Kingdom Hearts? Oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing though. It's a video game inside of Toy Box. To be clear, and the reason I make that distinction is because remember in Kingdom Hearts 3, the Toy Box world was split in half, right? And Varimex Toy Box is not Toy Box. Varimex is considered a afterlife for us. That's what Charlotte said at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 4, which is what a lot of us figured. And my thought process for why that portal to Varimex kind of opened itself up in Toy Box is because they were close to death in that world, and that's the only reason they were able to kind of see that. I see that being an explanation in the future. I don't know if that's accurate. Personally, I'm okay with a little bit of meta in Kingdom Hearts. I don't want to get too meta because I am very, very against the idea of Sora's adventure being a video game. Like he wakes up in school at his desk or some crap at the end of Kingdom Hearts. To me, that would be a slap in the face to me. But
no, absolutely not. I do not want that. I feel like at the most, because you mentioned like Destiny Islands like being on the travel poster, and there's also like in the background of the Yozora fight, you can see like a store called like Traverse Coffee, and like the way the logo for that place has like the same like arrows that Traverse Town's logo does. So I feel like if anything, KH maybe is like an I'm trying to figure out like use of iconography of just like these things that like people use as like fictional and Quadratum is like real for them, and then the opposite way around for like Varimex.
Yeah. All right.
That would make sense to me.
It does. So I'm going to get ready to wrap up the space pretty soon, but before I wrap it up, I want to kind of go around the circle and for everyone who has access to speak, I just want everyone to say one thing that you want the most in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'll go first, I guess, and then everyone else can go. My biggest want is I just want humanoid bosses in the game. I want humanoid bosses as story bosses in the game specifically, just spread throughout. So that's my thing.
I got it. All right. I've been thinking about this. We need to see lightning in Kingdom Hearts. That is
That's
all.
real.
That is like my bar. I don't ask for too much square. That's all I want.
The one thing I want, I guess, is for Nomura to finally realize his vision for Versus 13, because it seems like that's what he wants to do slightly with Kingdom Hearts 4, with the characters he's putting in there. So that's what I'd like to see in Star Wars as well.
I'll go next. Oh, sorry. You can go.
You can go. It doesn't matter.
Okay. My want for KH4 was like a story want. I want Riku to get W's again. I miss it. I miss that era. It's been too long.
So what I want in Kingdom Hearts 4 is when they do like a Spider-Man meme where they do like Riku, Yozora, and Noctis, and they could just eventually meet like in Quadratum or something. That would just be pretty cool.
So I can't think of anything serious that I want in Kingdom Hearts 4. So the only thing I can say is I want
can you guys hear me?
Sora's mom to come back.
I'll fight you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, all right. I was kind of hoping to see probably like some more other Square Enix cameos, where like I like to see like the twins from like the World of Final Fantasy make a little appearance, probably in Quadratum if they can. If not, you know, you could see Neo Chui in there maybe.
Was
Can you
that
guys hear
everyone?
me?
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, so I think what I would like to see is Kyrie's redemption.
Yes.
What I mean is actually have Kyrie stand on her own ground and see the fruits of her training under Master Aqua.
I'm down with that.
Actually, I just thought of
I-
something else. Sorry. Go ahead.
Why not? Oh, was that everyone?
I do have a question though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So because that everyone is expecting SGF to have Kingdom Hearts 4 in there, right? Assuming that it does happen, what do you expect that they're gonna reveal first?
If we get another Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, I think.
Because it's also been like 2 years since we got our first one at the 20th anniversary,
Yeah.
and a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So there's two routes that could go for a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. I think route one, we kind of just get an extended version of what we got at the anniversary, like a version of that that's way more polished, probably showing a little bit more Quadratum because that's the focal point of the game. Or they could reveal their first Disney World, and I think the perfect first Disney World to set the tone for Kingdom Hearts 4 is definitely Star Wars. Because everyone's already theorizing about it, everyone's already talking about it.
They even have the ATST Walker there too.
Yeah. So I think one or the others. We're either going to get kind of a remake of the KH4 trailer, but in Unreal Engine 5. Probably a lot longer though, because we only actually got like a minute and a half of Kingdom Hearts 4. Everything else was kind of like other stuff or like little weird B-roll shots. So I think we either get that or we get a world reveal finally. So those are the two options I see them going.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Could you just imagine if you would see like Darth Vader in the background and you see a lightsaber keyblade?
Bro,
It's like a foreshadowing.
I
That's
would go
already an
crazy.
instant hit right
I
there.
need a Darth Vader fight so bad. I want it so bad. I'm
That'd
a
be
big Star Wars
crazy.
fan, by the way.
Can
that'd
you
be
just
so cool.
imagine that? Like just having that Star Wars style keyblade fighting Darth Vader.
They need to save Darth Vader as the secret boss.
I wonder what Sora's Keyblade
If
would
they're
look
gonna
like
do
for
that.
Star Wars.
It might. My big three
I think-
franchises are Kingdom Hearts, Avatar, Star Wars. So I need Star Wars to be in Cage. Star Wars is like
I think it'd be
so
crazy
good.
if like next trailer, right, is mainly focused on like the Quadratum, like cave stuff. Maybe they reveal the Disney World, but then at the end, like they do like a Sting teaser for like actual Star Wars stuff. Of like you see like the Keyblade lightsaber thing, and that's when they just cut the trailer and be like new trailer next month.
They're 100% is going to do Darth Vader breathing.
That
and
could
then
happen.
They're not going to show anything else.
That'd be fire though. They don't need to at that point. You already know.
Imagine Sora and Luke team up.
Yeah,
That'd be hype.
that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Two icons.
I could just I just could imagine like another like when it says under development, then you see. This is just a dream of mine. I know it's a pipe dream, but just imagine if like Sora is in a Marvel Universe world, and we see the type of like cinematic Marvel thing at the end.
I'm down with that because I think I don't know if you remember that Kingdom Hearts 2020 trailer. they put a lot of effort into that trailer for no reason, because they did this whole like shot, this whole like 3D shot of the Kingdom Hearts logo, and it was literally like a Marvel.
The Marvel Studios.
I don't know if you all remember
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that one.
that was like the same trailer that revealed Melody of Memory, and they announced Dark Road, I think. So yeah, that was wild. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the space here because I do have to go soon. You guys take care. I really appreciate you guys coming out and listening with us. I'm gonna try to do these more often, kind of doing like little interactive Twitter space / stream things. Maybe we'll do this weekly, especially since I just realized I have access to do spaces on desktop. That's kind of what was keeping me from doing them before. I could not do spaces on desktop for the longest. Me and Yaya just discovered this a couple of days ago, so this is hype. Anyways, you guys take care. Bye, guys.
All
But take care.
Take care,
Follow.
guys.
Make sure you follow Prodigy and everybody involved.
Make sure you follow Yaya.
May your
and
heart be
everyone
your guiding
involved.
key, guys.
See ya.
All right. So we ended the space. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Whew. That was fun. Would you guys like more streams like that where we just talk through spaces? I'm not going to do it too often because I know you guys like the music. You guys probably like me talking a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're tired of me. Maybe that's probably like the cleanse during the week from me. But still, though. Yeah, I'm totally down to do more stuff like that. It's like a podcast. That's what I was thinking. It definitely has that sort of podcast type vibe to it. Vibes are nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play some music while we're doing the spaces here and there. If you guys want to listen back to the space, then I think you can, like, what's it called? I'm not still in the space, am I? No, I'm not. All right, sweet. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day too, because I do have to go. So you guys take care.